No one followed us.
That's a little close.
Close. I could feel the cold steel bars of the county jail closing around
Don't
me.
even think it. It was worth the risk, though. I knew there was something fishy going on with Kristen. Nobody's blood type changes.
Clerical error is highly unlikely.
I just wish I'd had more time to investigate.
I told you I didn't want you to leave the apartment. Yesterday was just too much. It was just too much when they tried to take my blood.
But Kristen, I got there in plenty of time. They took my blood.
Susan, I just can't take much more of this, okay? I just want you to go home.
Okay.
John and I are going to get married really soon, then we can both relax. Until then, I want you to stay out of sight. Please. Now go. John's going to be back any second.
Can I please finish my sandwich first?
Yes, go ahead, finish your sandwich. Hurry. Oh, did you find it?
No, it wasn't there. Doggone it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, it was there all the time.
You silly. At least we didn't lose it.
Yeah, okay. Can we go home now?
Absolutely. You must be tired. Come
Yeah.
on. Hold on. Let me get these.
Come on, Kristen. Just the two people I wanted to see.
Excuse us. We were just leaving.
Yeah, we've been shopping and I'm tired.
Well, John, I'm sure you can spare a moment for Vivian.
Look, if you're talking about the Titan board meeting tomorrow, I think we made it clear that we're voting against you.
Well, I was sort of hoping you and Kristen would reconsider and give me a vote.
You are such a masochist. Which part of no do you not understand?
You know, Vivian, if Victor hadn't suffered a stroke, you would have been forced out of Titan a long time ago anyway.
Whatever I did, if it was wrong, it was because I love him. You know how desperately I love him.
There is no justification to lying and manipulating in the name of love. Deceiving someone into loving you is wrong, Vivian. Anyone who tries to do that is not worthy of love.
You're all right, Kristen.
Of course I'm fine.
Like I said, we were leaving, so...
Goodbye.
I cannot believe she's still trying to gain our support.
I know, just forget Vivian. By tomorrow, she's going to be out of Titan, and hopefully she'll be out of our lives.
Yeah. Oh, hot chocolate smells good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, give me the packages. I'll run them out to the car, and then we can come back and have a cup, okay? Madame, why didn't you ask Kristen about the different blood types?
I don't want John to know I broke into the hospital computer. Besides, I need more proof before I confront Kristen. And I don't know what proof, but I don't know where I'm going to get it either. There's that strange pregnant woman we ran into at the club.
Are you sure?
Of course, she's even wearing the same coat. Come on.
I think we're going to follow her.
Of course we are.
Well, I'm curious what she can tell us.
Well, we won't know till we ask her, will we? Come on.
Elena? Oh. Hello, Caroline.
I thought Austin and Carrie were here.
Well, they went home to get some rest.
Oh, so how's our girl doing?
Getting stronger by the day. She's still paralyzed from the waist down, and of course there is the memory loss.
It's not permanent, is it?
I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
She thinks that she's 16.
She doesn't realize that she's lost 4 years of her life. You know, when she's feeling stronger and more in control, I'll break it to her very gently. As awful as it's going to be for Sammy to know that she's had amnesia, I must admit, I like having the old Sammy back. I don't miss the look of hatred in her eyes when she looks at me.
I don't know if it was that she hated you so much as she hated herself.
Maybe you're right. But as painful as those memories might be for her, she has to get them back, or she won't be whole again.
Oh, you talk about tenacious, that woman never gives up, does she?
Oh, honey, stop worrying about Vivian Alamine. She's just ridiculous.
Well, you know, it's just... A woman like that kind of fascinates me in an off kind of way. It's just the idea that she could still be trying to gain our support.
She's an off kind of woman, isn't she? Don't worry about it. By tomorrow, she's going to be out of Titan, and I hope she'll be out of our lives. I hope so, anyway.
Don't be so sure. Hi.
Good. You're not worried about the Titan vote tomorrow, are you?
Well, Vivian's searching for allies right now, and you two are the most likely candidates. John, you have a lot of clout at Titan. Kristen, Vivian knows you inherited Tony's shares, and that you're heavily invested in the company.
Well, she's desperate for our support. We know that.
Yeah, desperate's the word. But when Vivian's desperate, we need to watch out, because she'll do anything to get what she wants. Anything.
I blame myself, Caroline.
Oh, Marlena, don't. You mustn't do that.
There was one pivotal moment that caused Sammy to turn away from her true loving nature and become the spiteful, destructive person she became.
I don't know if one moment can change a person that much.
But it can. It can. For Sammy, it was the moment when she saw her mother betray her father's trust. When she saw John and I making love. I'm so ashamed of that. To this day, I'm ashamed of that.
Marlena, dear, you did everything any mother could do to help her and to show her how much you love her.
But it was too late. Sammy turned away from me.
Well, she turned away from everyone. And we loved her, we showed her we supported her. But she chose to rebel and to do things to hurt others, especially her sister, Carrie. Now, you are not to blame for that.
Maybe we can't blame anybody. The important thing is for Sammy to get well. Honey? Hi.
Mom. Oh, Grandma, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, I'm so glad to hear you say that.
You feeling all right, sweetie?
I'm feeling a little bit better. Mom, I still can't move my legs, though.
You know what? We've called a wonderful specialist. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, I'm glad to see the patient is awake. I have some lunch for you, Sammy, and a magazine I thought you might like.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll be back in a little while. Dr. Evans, could you try to make sure she eats something?
Of course I will. Thank you.
Well, I am a little bit hungry. I guess that's a good sign, huh?
Oh, that's a very good sign.
What is this? What's going on?
What do you mean, Sammy? What is it?
Mom, what is this? What?
Made it all. I mean, it's not like she can blackmail us into voting for her. Of course, unless she finds out about my deepest, darkest secret.
Well, John, I guess you should confess it now.
Yeah.
Well, it's my thing for chocolate-covered ants. I'm just wild about them if they ever got out.
Oh, I think you'd be ruined.
No, I'd be ruined. It'd be all over for me. Unless, of course, Kristen still loved me. Then just maybe I could make some kind of a life for myself. So what do you say, baby? Would you still love me? Oh, wait a second. Looks like Kristen's worried about a little something here. Come on. Come clean. What is your deepest, darkest secret, Kristen?
The date on this magazine, it says 1997. I mean, it's 4 years off. How can that be? What's going on?
Sammy, you have amnesia. You've forgotten the last 4 years of your life.
No, that's impossible.
It's what happened, Sammy. You lost some of your memory.
No, I haven't lost anything. I know that you're my sister, and I know you're my grandma, and I know what's going on. I know we live in Salem, and no, this is just some weird nightmare, and I just want to wake up, Mom. Please just let me wake up, Mom.
Sammy, it isn't a dream. You have a gap in your memory, honey.
If that's true, then something terrible must have happened to cause it.